And this will be a really interesting game. Can Stermy do it? First, the map choice of DKT is Toxicity, a weakness of Stermy.
Yeah, I'm not sure here if the DKT's got the best chance to win a map. It's going to be on this one. But who do you think's the favorite overall? Because I think Destruct may have actually.
Oh god, it's so hard to tell because Destruct actually has improved, or at least he's playing quite well recently. So it's very hard to say. In fact,
I mean, the North American Facer Cups have been getting closer and closer, and DKT's been really putting himself further at the top of the ladder, making it into the grand finals of those tournaments from time to time. But we're going to see it's the lower bracket round 6. It is Stermy versus DKT, starting it off on Toxicity. And let's get going. Who are we watching, DK?
It is Destruct off the camera to start with, and look at that, opening up the game with a quick rail in the back of Stermy as he makes his way around to the yellow. So good start there. He needs, he has all the weapons, in fact.
It took him 10 seconds, he had all of them.
Yeah, and a good stack as well. And he's going to catch Stermy in the back.
Oh my, more free damage. He's looking for it again.
Really bad for Stermy.
He's trying to be careful, trying to hold some position here. DKT trying to get onto the other side of him. He wants that next red armor, finding him down at the bottom. He's just managing to crawl away. Is it going to be able to permanently? DKT raining more rockets on him. He's going to break back. What is this madness?
Show me how much damage DKT is on Stermy. Like press tab on your screen. Look at that. Stermy did
237 damage by DKT to 28 of Stermy, but it's starting to balance out a little bit more now.
Yeah, Stermy finally put something onto DKT, and it's good. I mean, DKT wasn't able to really run away with his crazy good start. He didn't get any frags out of it. But there you go. There is first blood on Stermy, and the hapless victim to those rockets, and that is the one off the spawn. I mean, it's expected on this map, but can Stermy turn things around? He's got to work with Plasma. I mean, this is so hard to position, but he does go down there.
He want to go back for red. I found that interesting. He want to get it up close and personal, try and get as much of that plasma damage to work. Unfortunately, it wasn't too much, and DKT is looking good to make a 4th frag run out. There it is. Stermy blowing up in the water. And if DKT is really good here, he can make a rotation over to the lower yellow. Another great frag, checking for the spawns. So he's actually getting himself positioned onto that red. Oh, another good rocket, 6-0. But Stermy did a lot more damage this time around.
Destruct looks really... He looks infused with some kind of added energy I've never seen from him before.
Right now.
Yeah, I feel like being at LAN right now with his shape, he's really like feeling some new strength, some new speed and power and pace right now, because Destruct is just mauling Stermy. But finally, Stermy is able to stop the mauling. He's able to control things a little bit better, and that is going to be a frag. But he has yet a way to travel distance to run. Oh my god!
He tried to jump over it, but it was such a well-played
It just stopped him in the chest.
Exactly. Stermy might want to drop here for red, but it's a bit of a risk. And even the machine gun coming out, DKT, good judge of stack, getting the next frag in that bag.
And here goes DKT once more with the pace, the speed, the rocket jumps. But look at that! Surviving with 2 points of health. Stermy will pick up the 25s, boost him up to 52, 85 with that yellow, and he has reversed the situation. He can do the direct rockets as well. DKT now in some trouble. Oh, he doesn't quite take him out before he picks up the mega, and Stermy from the rockets is in a lot of trouble.
He's just being pushed away from the angle. He almost managed to land that last rail, but here it is. Rockets from DKT. Actually, Stermy firing back. He's looking for a rail angle. Can't find one immediately, so he just settles for a yellow instead.
And Stermy has good positioning at the very least, but just missing that rail. That would have been quite a fantastic one to hit.
Ninja rails we're seeing here.
But there's DKT with a bit of railing himself, but nothing connecting for either player just yet. Stermy waiting for this mega, but I feel like he needs to pressure the red armor position. Here it is. This is exactly what I meant. There you go. You can catch DKT going for the red armor and then fall back onto that mega. Here it is. Oh, but he misses the jump. It could be a critical error should DKT decide to pressure. He's lucky though. DKT didn't want to.
No, I doubt DKT realized that Stermy missed the jump. There's a rail from DKT. He actually lands there. Otherwise, I think Stermy.
In the acid.
Oh, there he's dropping there. Rocket. DKT blows himself up effectively. And who gets the better spawn? That's the question. Stermy working that plasma to great effect as he just pushes DKT. He's like, my red armor. We'll switch to Stermy there as he does pick up that red, gets the railgun as well. So pretty great start from Stermy. Great plasma defense. He's working his way to a strong mega pickup. But can he get it? Can he get the item time? DKT's there with the resistance. But can Stermy break his resistance with the lightning gun? He's trying his best, but he takes the mega mid-fight and Stermy goes down. Destruct manages to turn things around again.
Great play here from DKT. Red armor is up, and now Destruct's stacking up again. 2 in a row. That's going to be double digits now for the American. And perpetuating this control again. Oh, nice rocket though. Destruct using a little bit of momentum just then. And Stermy manages to get himself the yellow in back. Mega and Red going to spawn at the same time. Maybe this is going to have an effect. DKT's going to try and keep Stermy on the side of the map that he's on right now. But Stermy doing a lot of damage. He had 3 health left. He's running around. He's got the 50 health bubble. He wants to get onto the red armor in fact. He misses the railgun, unfortunately for him.
Yes, Stermy might be able to work things back if he can only make the jumps.
There
it is. Gets the jump finally. And Stermy now, he's going to catch DKT as DKT's flying around the map. And now comes the railgun. The Stermy rail connects. And DKT now is a bit weak. And another rail connects. But 30 points of health remaining. The 25's there to pick him back up. And DKT will survive a little bit longer, but Stermy picked up a railgun, so DKT should be afraid.
Stermy going for the LG right now. DKT looming over the top. Mega up in just a second. He's just stacking up a bit on yellows first. And now it's starting getting a little bit more scary now. Good rockets here from the Destruct. The LG going to be finishing him off once more. 12 for 4. Past the halfway mark now. And DKT is really showing us some super strong play on Toxicity.
Yeah, no kidding. DKT is definitely putting in the work, but Stermy goes for the challenge with the lightning gun and he gets it. And that's going to be the red armor as a reward. A 25 there to stack up as well, but the Mega's far away. And oh my god, DKT again flying in.
Just bouncing on his head. Extra damage from that almost.
And yeah, he's really just, his pace is absolutely blinding right now, and Stermy's struggling to cope with it, but Destruct, can he keep it going? He's got 4 minutes to maintain this lead, and he's going to go for the aggression, picks up the kill, and gets the red. This is very, very dangerous for Stermy now, because Destruct is getting in a position where he's going to set himself up for a strong defense on the Mega, and if the DKT gets that strong defense on the Mega, what is Stermy going to do to break it? He will need something fantastic.
One more. Stermy just challenging with aggression when he just doesn't have the health to deal with it. And it's almost got to the point where it's too late to start investing your deaths into
what a bounce. Sending Stermy to space. I didn't know Italy had a space program.
Stermy jumping right, trying to go for the drive-by rails. He managed to hit one on the side here. And DKT can go back, pick up this red armor. Trying to defend though. Both of them missing their shots. DKT connected with one. He connects with a second. 16 to 5. The America bringing that #1 home at the moment.
Good stuff there, DKT connecting one more long range rail. And you know what? I mean, Stermy, he's not going to feel too horrendous from losing this. I mean, he went into this tournament, and I can tell you that he felt like this was one of the maps where he said, okay, I know this map the least. And he calls good game.
That's it, man. 18 to 5. That's GG. And DKT takes map #1 against Stermy here in the lower bracket round 6.
But yeah, he said, okay, I know this map the least, so what I want to do is he wanted to focus his training on the other maps, the maps that he knows he's good at instead, and he wanted to have that one kind of weakness, so he could get himself up on Cure, get his Furious Heights game, which was like one of his trademarks, get that back up as well, get focus on all those games, because he was like, Toxicity, it would take me too many games to really truly catch up there. So
we can see both of them on this camera angle, man. We've got Stermy on the left, DKT on the right.
That is good stuff.
And Stermy's going to be honing himself in now for Lost World, I believe is going to be map #2.
So I really feel like Stermy is feeling totally fine right now.
I don't think his confidence been knocked.
No.
I don't think he was expecting a win by any means, as we've established. 18 to 5, yeah, he'll be fine. And after a while, he's just calling GG because you realise, it's got to the point where of no return. Let's just zone in to that map #2.
Exactly, and Lost World could be a really fantastic choice. Stermy has always had a very, very strong Lost World game, and let's see if he's going to be able to make it happen here, because he's going to need to. If he loses this, he is done in the Duel tournament, and he only has the CA to look forward to. And here we are, we're getting live, we're getting everything underway right now on Lost World. Stermy has to win this, it's his map choice. If he does not win, he is gone.
Right on DKT off the beginning. He's got the rocket at the top, so getting a good weapon. He might rush over to that LG. He's actually trying to deny yellows. Stermy finds it. The plasma coming out. And that is the first frag for the Italian. Plasma does the job, man.
Yeah, awesome move right there from Stermy to make that first frag. And it's so important as well to get this start actually happening, get the ball rolling. And he's got DKT actually trapped at the red armor spot right there. But he's got to be careful. This spam is really, really dangerous. He's going to go for the drop. Perfect play there from the Italian.
Trying to get by. Doesn't manage to hit any kind of trouble. Would have liked the extra 50 damage, but Stermy's going to double his score instead.
Definitely going to be waiting for that mega. He's got a really good stack now. He's going to be able to push the advantage very, very soon. But again, got to be a little bit careful. He should be aware of exactly what DKT has right now. Let's see what exactly Stermy goes for decision-wise. He hears the sound cues, and there it is.
He's a bit slow though. That red is up, and DKT's going to be able to pick up 100 armor. Stermy looking to punish him on the drop down. DKT not showing his face anywhere. There it is. He makes the drop. Not going through a teleporter, and good dodging of damage. Actually, very effective move by DKT.
Yeah, Stermy back onto the mega once again. Got to jump up. Going to make his way back around. He can probably intercept DKT if he's quick. And there, DKT coming straight out there. And that damage, it stops Stermy being able to take the fight. So he has to back away, reposition, and then find another way. Red armor's up on the spot, but Stermy doesn't want to give position too easily to Destruct. It will happen. But let's see if Stermy can get away. Good vertical damage from Destruct with that lightning gun. But Stermy is going to get away and live to fight another day. And he's still got that 2-frag lead. And this is a map where you can hold on to a 1-frag lead for a good 10 minutes.
Well, is DKT going to let him do that? He's surely going to have something up his sleeve, but again, it's a slow map. Players generally don't mind waiting to make their comeback till even the late stages of the game. So it's whether or not DKT can stabilize his control into something a little bit more stack worthy.
Exactly, yeah. And at the moment, again, Stermy still has that position. He's looking for the intercept, but he doesn't want to commit too heavily, because if he does, he opens up other routes for his opponent to slip through. And he wants to keep his opponent controlled.
So be careful there, Rockets. DKT is still on 100, 140. It's not a path stack at all, but he's trying to pick his fight wisely. Didn't want to have a go on that one. Spots the yellow, going to go back for it. He's up to 170 armor now. But Stermy, completely fully loaded, he's going to manage to break away unscathed.
Yeah, he's doing a good job so far. That 200 is very, very comforting. Very, very comforting, like a warm, crackling fire. I love those. And right now, he's going to feel even more comfortable holding this choke point right now. He's got that under lock and key. There's no way that DKT can advance through there. And again, he can just jump back at his own leisure, pick up that red, cycle back around for the mega health, and again go for the hunt onto his opponent Destruct. But he doesn't have to be too aggressive. Again, have to reiterate, he's already got a 2-frag lead. He knows that. He knows that DKT kind of has to come to him. So as long as he can just do damage here and there, he's happy.
DKT has no idea where that mega spawned. When Stermy last took it, he was just out of range for the sound cue and didn't hear it get taken. DKT's actually fine. He goes up the bounce pad just after a rocket landing there. That's pretty gutsy, but fortunately for him, Stermy have moved away by that point. And keeping his stack really healthy. Let's see if he makes a move on center map, if he's going to be able to get that timing on mega. Not sure if DKT managed to hear it from there. He really needs that mega timing.
How long has he had this stack now?
Oh, ages. But it's a 2-frag advantage. He should want to make it more than that, really secure this game for himself. Because going for any kind of damage he can. Machine gun in the middle, effective. DKT should have been doing the same thing while he was out there.
I mean, if Stermy's confident enough that he can keep controlling where DKT is allowed to move, keep denying at least one yellow, keep doing a little bit of damage here and there, if he's confident he can keep on top of that and with the reads and everything, he doesn't have to go aggressive, because eventually DKT is going to have to run into him, and then he's just going to win that fight. He's got better stack.
Careful there, DKT almost taking a rocket from Stermy. And just edging away. There's going to be the yellow spawning in just a second. He can get this. He heard the teleporter being used. He's not taking the yellow. Why didn't he take the yellow?
I'm wondering whether or not DKT has an item time for that mega health. It's absolutely, it's paramount that he needs that so much.
Yeah. To
be able to really come back into this game. But this engagement occurring, and you can see Stermy just doesn't really want to commit. He just wants to control where DKT can move. He's like, you want to go through this choke point into the upper area to get onto that bridge? No, I think not. And then he gets all the items, then goes back, crashes again. Great damage from DKT though.
And they're just covering the bounce pad on this area. He could go over to the LG now if he wants to and get some more armor. DKT losing a couple of opportunities for more stack, but here's some good rockets. 3 in a row, and now he's being careful. Stermy has got to watch himself, because they both were actually more or less identical stacks at the end of that fight. And now DKT's got an opportunity. He's going on to red. He's got timing as he just saw it getting taken last time. He might work his way over to Mega. Does he have an idea that it's going to be up? Well, he should do now.
And DKT nowhere to be seen right there. And Stermy snack as low as we've seen it in the last few minutes. And he's managing to hold on to this. And here you go. There comes Destruct around the corner. And Stermy beats him back. But the thing is that Destruct had position on open map for a while there. But red is actually spawning not immediately. So Stermy's going to be able to pressure very effectively here. If he's good with these rockets. If DKT makes one wrong move, he is a dead man. And great rockets there from Stermy as DKT makes the escape through that teleporter.
They come out pretty even just then. DKT, is he going to try and watch? He should have just hung around for an extra split second. He needs that perfect timing on Mega Health. I don't think he's really been having it on time for the last 3 to 4 minutes.
No. I think he's been totally in the dark actually on the Mega. And that's really hard to play with. And he's going to go out for the aggression here. I think he almost could have gone for that.
Neither player hitting too much lightning gun there. So DKT getting off pretty lightly. Red armor been taken by Stermy. And DKT holding that center position. 10 still Mega Health. Is DKT? Oh no, he goes over. Wants to get a yellow instead. But he doesn't spot it being up.
Here comes Mega. Stamy's there to pick up the next one. And DKT, I think he was...
I think he heard it.
Yeah, I think he was close enough to hear it. Maybe not, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. But Stermy is going to be able to push his way back out. And DKT falling back away again.
He's losing health though. DKT's not been able to find the opportunities at all. He's just his stack has actually just slowly been getting lower and lower.
Yeah, and time's running out. He has to make a move at some point.
Yeah.
He's going to be committed in the next couple minutes to making a play. I mean, at least because there's only 2 frags, he only has to make one big play to actually get back in the game to potentially win it. But still, that is, that's still going to take some time.
You don't want to hinge your game on that, in the super late stages.
Exactly, and Stermy's fighting for his tournament life right now.
Yep, that's right. Oh, DKT catching off by surprise. Can the American do enough damage? They're trying to race over to the 50.
Oh, he missed the 50! He was on it! He was on the 50! Oh my god, if he had picked it up, he would have won the fight. And now DKT is going to be able to try to swing things back. He's still 1 frag behind from tying up the game, but still.
That's taken away like 50% of the stress though. Now it's only 1 to make back. He should be able to get on this Mega Health.
Oh, Stermy goes aggressive.
Rocket here, 2 in a row from DKT.
Oh, he pushes him off into the lava and he goes down. How lucky is Stermy right there? Oh my goodness. And there, Stermy comes back out again. He rockets him straight up. What is he doing? He's insane. Absolutely crazy. And DKT's going to fall back onto the lightning gun, pick it up, get the yellow as well, and then go back to the red. So DKT's
got it though. He's got control.
Yeah, stack-wise, he's winning. But, I mean, Stermy, if he can kill time, he still has the lead. It's only 1 frag, but he does have it. And if DKT feels the pressure too desperately and goes for a crazy move around the corner, takes 1 bad rocket, that could be the end of him. Here he goes around the corner.
Let's have a look though. Stermy coming up, but he's deciding to back off. DKT does get the better of that situation. And now maybe he wants to put the pressure on Stermy. He's trying to make Stermy feel nervous. He finds him there. LG on LG. Stermy has to back off. Does get around the corner in time. About 100, about 50, 60 armor behind now. Stermy getting some good rockets. Another one. That was very, very necessary.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what it was. Stermy, the only pressure on him is placing those rockets absolutely perfectly when Destruct is trying to close that distance, to try to just get to grips with him. Stermy has to keep him at arm's length with that rocket launcher. It's the only thing separating these two right now, stopping DKT from taking this game, is the rocket launcher in Stermy's hands.
Heard the in-game commentator as well talking. Less than a minute to go, and Stermy, he's sitting in the plasma room.
200. This is it.
I'm watching DKT, my eyes are fixated on what he's about to be able to pull off. But he's playing up and down on this bounce pad.
It's so tense. He's so stacked. Stermy has to be so careful. The big bad DKT is trying to catch him off guard. But can he do it up the jump pad for a 3rd time? And Stermy just evading. Will he rocket jump? He does. Stermy doesn't read it soon enough, but he does get away. 20 seconds.
There's Mega up in a second, but Stermy's not going to go for it. He's trying to back off. 15 seconds to go.
Oh, he catches Stermy.
He finds him. Stermy trying to back off. There's a 50 health bubble. The corners.
So close.
Where he needs them to be.
And he's going to go around. His stack is diminishing rapidly. He misses the rocket jump. There it is. He gets it now. And he's going around the corner.
2, One, is he going to find it? No, in time. Stermy takes it 2-1.
Oh man, keeping himself and his tournament alive. Stermy couldn't have cut it any closer, but he manages to make it happen.
Oh my days.
Let's just have a second right there.
Yeah, I need a breather just for a moment, man. We're going to a tiebreaker map here in the lower bracket, round 6.
Oh,
that was seriously close.
Our production is formed of mostly Italians right now. You guys have no idea the amount of stress they're feeling. If the production goes to hell, you know why. It's Stermy's fault.
No, it's DKT's fault. Oh man, we've got Scoots as well, though. He's not agreeing. But we've got actually quite a nice little audience. We've got a load of really cool TVs up in the background, and I think lots of people there trying to cheer on DKT as well.
Yeah, definitely. Man,
Furious Heights.
Look at these guys. They look way too calm, considering what just
Stermy and DKT are the most calm people in this room.
Yeah.
Or this area. And I think, is it? Yeah, Furious Heights as the last map. What do you think of this tiebreaker? The
smiles coming out. I think this favors Stermy heavily. I think the fact that he got to this map is really good for him. But the thing is that DKT is very far from being a slouch here. He's very good. Yeah. But this is, again, like this is Stermy's, this is his thing. Furious Heights is his thing. And if he can't do his thing on his thing, then he doesn't deserve to win the thing. There you go. Very technical.
Your logic is just flawless as usual.
Thank you very much.
Well, I don't mind if these players take a little bit of time to ready up, because you know, nerd chills and everything, they get to you sometimes.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know whether it's the energy drinks or whether it's like.
Did you see how much health Stermy had at the end there? Because it must have been pretty damn close.
I was on DKT.
Yeah, same.
So I did not see that defense.
It was super close. It would be interesting to have a chat with Stermy afterwards, see how low he really was then, because it was too tense. It was
insane. So we're really close to going on this firm. I just let them know that we're ready to go. And here we are. The countdown has begun, guys. I hope you're ready for the deciding match between Stermy and DKT. The loser of this goes out. This is the last tournament life for both of these players. And here we are in the match. Stermy on the camera right there, taking a lot of heat. It looks like DKT got a better start there. The grenade's coming out, but not going to connect.
What DKT's done, he's got the LG and rail, and he's taken 3 items off the beginning. Stermy completely short-handed in the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. He needs a railgun.
Yeah,
he needs that railgun.
Stermy wants that weapon. He can't wait until he gets.
Oh my god, that will do. That will do.
What are you doing with the gauntlet out there?
I mean, he did not expect that ambush at all. Great stuff from Stermy there, but it's not over right here. I mean, he still needs the railgun in this position, unless DKT was deciding, okay, I don't want to pressure that. I guess there's too much damage from the lightning gun. He wants to play a safer, slower, passive start. Keep things chill for now.
DKT, I'm currently watching his point of view, and he's seriously trying to block off this railgun. He knows exactly.
He knows Stermy's game.
Yeah, it's like if he gets the railgun, then I die, and he doesn't want that at all. And Stermy,
and Stermy's going to go for the railgun now. But the red armor was just picked up by DKT. Stermy needs to get his ass all the way over to the Mega ASAP right now.
DKT's going to realize shortly exactly what he's just let happen, as that rail is going to be coming out in just a moment. Mega has been taken, and there's the sign of the rail. And are they going to be able to be racing their way over to the red armor? Actually, Stermy going to be winning that race by miles. DKT coming a bit late for the damage, looking for the pre-fire on the pillar, but not getting it. And now Stermy has the stack advantage. Still, first blood to be decided almost 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, Stermy creeping. This is the classic great spot on the map. Gives you so many options, so many positions, baits, traps, being sneaky. It's all about this position. You can have good fights, you can use the choke points. It's so, you can look at the Mega, you can look at the red in seconds. And you can see there, Stermy just peeked over. It's like, okay, I see that you're down there, land a rail, that gives me Mega. And now he can take a fight. But first, he wants to pick up this yellow and then go for the fight. So smart stuff from Stermy. Also, to stack up on the railgun ammunition. They totally didn't need to do that. But
he's trying to get that damage on the bottom. Fortunately for Stermy, he only hit about 10 or so damage maximum.
Good evasion by Stermy.
Yep.
The Italian Stallion.
Alright, he's got to be careful now. Seeing DKT at the bottom, trying to protect this red armor. He managed to get pushed forward onto it. We could be seeing first blood in a second. DKT trying to edge away.
The rails, the rockets. Great rocket from DKT. Can he close it out though? Stermy, he wants DKT to just die now. He just die. Thank you. Finally, he goes down.
That was stressful for Stermy though.
Oh yeah, you have no idea.
DKT landed a rail, then it was super close to being into DKT's favor.
It's one of those situations where you're like, this fight should have ended 20 seconds ago. I should be so stacked, but DKT is getting away with so much. And look at this, Stermy trying to make the frag happen, the second one of the map, and DKT is trapped. He's not with very much, but still, a straight rail, should it have connected there, would have really hurt Stermy.
It would have hurt a lot. But Stermy now, he should be able to get this next big item fairly easy, but is DKT around the corner? I think he just edged off through the teleporter. Stermy's got to leg it over to that mega health. He wants to secure this item as well. Nice rail here from DKT. Has he got another one? He's trying to go for them, but no success at the moment, and Stermy's just going to be booting him out of that room with the rail in his ass.
And there you go, Mega. Shards picked up by Stermy. He's going to race over to DKT on the left position. Great rail. And then now he can also deny the next armors, although the grenades will make it so he cannot peek through that choke point. But he's okay with that. He can take the red armor. He's like, you know, I can find another way around. I'm okay with it. I'll go for the angle. It's like, but he's okay. He's fine with this. And the drive-by not really working out from DKT, managing to survive and he's doing a good job so far. With 4 minutes into this, great route from DKT right there.
Stermy out of position for just a moment on that mega health, but he might be able to pick it up now. Is he going to take that risk? I always prescribe a rocket jump over in these occasions, and now he needs to hit one more. Oh, can't quite in the end. And DKT's going to get that red armor. Very much needed for the American.
Stermy still, though, with that mega pickup, he is quite stacked. And go on, wow, those are some strong rockets. Those are going to let Stermy really just play around with DKT like he's, you know, some putty just to mold in his hands, because here he goes on the aggression, and DKT is surely weak. Oh, but Stermy with the switch there, taking like 30-40 damage there that maybe he could have avoided, and DKT not feeling so bad about this, but they're both so low, you know?
Yeah, Stermy does manage to get onto that red armor. DKT doesn't want to hang around the mega room. He's going to edge off for the yellow instead, and he's finally got himself that rail again.
Now Stermy stabilizing the situation as we approach the halfway mark, again playing with a very small lead, but a lead nonetheless, a lead to be treasured and protected.
On Lost World.
Exactly, and he's going to be able to defend this red armor, but should there be a crazy drop from DKT? No. Earlier in the interview with 04, he was saying DKT disappears from the map too much. And are we seeing that?
Well, it doesn't matter if that rocket.
Ouch, come on.
Some momentum there that he caught.
That was dirty.
Well, we've got the Mega as well, so Stermy going to be able to heal himself up a bit. He should get himself into a position for this red. He needs to edge over there. It doesn't matter if he doesn't get it. He needs to deal some sort of damage, and those grenades denying him the opportunity. Stermy wants to avoid these kind of grenade shots or rockets. Once more, here there's Algae on Algae. DKT maybe in a little bit of trouble, but Stermy letting him go free.
You know, I think because Stermy didn't connect great in the first like 20 cells, and I think he's just like, I am already getting. Like, DKT's getting ahead in damage here. This would be bad for me to lose my stack right now, so I'm going to back away. And that was a great move from him, I think. Very smart. Good forward thinking from Stermy.
We're going to have a change here on the items. Stermy going to be getting onto the Mega. DKT onto the red. And in fact, DKT is ahead by only about 30 points of armor. Barely anything at the moment. There, we're getting a rocket. He's moving over the Algae. The 50 health bubble being taken by Stermy. Good rockets by him. Algae to follow. DKT hit a rail.
Nice.
But it's now 3-0 to the Italian.
But he's... Oh, no, the shotgun coming out. He's got to get the hell out of there really fast. That shotgun is dangerous. Dangerous stuff right there. He does escape. But the red will go to DKT. DKT has a lot of aggressive options right now. A lot of aggressive options. So Stermy really has to prepare for this. But again, maybe DKT is a little bit too passive in his decision making.
He was a bit slow there, wasn't he?
He was quite slow.
He wanted to make sure he had everything in time, but whilst that happened, he lost his opportunity to be super aggressive. He should have grabbed a good weapon and gone with it. But now, taking a lot of damage off the beginning of that fight, looking for a rail. The LG almost getting him. 4 health he had left. 4. And that's got 50 health bubble now for DKT.
This is great. Stermy wants DKT to be alive right now because DKT cannot challenge anything. Oh.
9 health. DKT doing some damage. There's the LG. Stermy makes it 4-0. And DKT running out of answers. And time ticking away. It's got
here it goes. Another easy frag.
Yeah, Stermy just getting up in his face, and he does not mind that at all.
5-0. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. DKT is not looking so good at the moment. He needs to make something crazy happen. He's managed to bring it to very close situations, but just not able to close it out.
DKT there, moving in with rockets. The thing is, he doesn't have a lightning gun, and Stermy just using that weapon advantage against him very efficiently. But he goes onto red really early. DKT do anything? He's got grenades now. Go Trigger happy with the grenades. He's going to cut his losses and leave himself, in fact. Not a bad decision.
You know, there's two types of ABC game. There's the cooler one, the item timing, positioning, and so on, and then there's always be closing. You gotta be a closer. You have to be a closer, otherwise it's all for naught. And Stermy with such a crazy stack right now, I don't see how Destructor's going to actually deal with this.
Oh, he gets the rail.
That was nice. Do you like that? It's like a little hop and then rail. Very nice from DKT.
The thing is, he gets one rail and Stermy's on 150, 200. It doesn't really matter at this point. DKT at this point. Whoa. I think he realized that he's met his maker. With 90 seconds to go, Stermy just has to hold on tight right now and hope that he doesn't get some kind of telefrag or something absurd.
Oh yeah.
And right now, DKT, he might be playing the game near teleporters for that reason.
Yeah, this is the classic spot Stermy's at right now. The toxic spot, I like to call it, and that's where a lot of defensive players are very prominent. But he's actually going to move his way away from that, realizing there's still quite a lot of time in the game. He's not really stacked enough. You kind of want at least 150 to 100 armor to deal with that. Look at that lightning gun stream though. Stermy making DKT work for every ounce of damage that he's going to get. And oh, Stermy manages to make it happen. DKT with a great effort there, but it was ill-advised. But here he comes off the spawn with a plasma gun. He just barely doesn't get the kill on Stermy. Stermy able to survive and weather the crazy plasma attacks from DKT, and DKT calls it. Good games between these two, and Stermy stays alive in the tournament, and unfortunately DKT is going to go out, man.
Yeah, nonetheless, man, he showed us some great games. That Toxicity game of his was absolutely incredible. His Lost Duel as well was more than adequate, but Stermy, he got to furious heights, and he managed to seal the deal here to get to that next round.
Yeah, that is very true. Very true. I mean, you can see that, I mean, the problem with Stermy is that everyone's like, oh, I just have to pick Toxicity and I get a free map win. That's what he has to deal with right now.
Exactly.
So it's quite a thing to deal with, but he's making it. He's made it this far. Maybe he can continue.
How much further will it go? Is the question.
That is the question.
We know that Evil's lurking in those lower brackets as well, so maybe Stermy and Evil could be meeting up again. I don't know if that would happen.
Yeah.